So today I will tell you about the definition of theories. When we mention the word theory to other people, we often watch their eyes glaze over as if it's the most boring things that we could talk about. People sometimes have the misperception that theory has absolutely no relevance in their life. But did you know that you use and test theories of communication on a daily basis? Whether you know it or not, your theories guide how you communicate. For example, you may have a theory that attractive people are harder to talk to than less attractive people. If you believe this is true, you are probably missing opportunities to get to know entire groups of people. Our personal theories guide our communication, but there are often problems with them. They generally are not complete or sophisticated enough to help us fully understand the complexities of the communication in which we engage. Therefore, it is essential that we go beyond personal theories to develop and understand ones that guide both our study and performance of communication. Theories are a way of looking at events, organizing them, and representing them. Take a moment to reflect on the elegant simplicity of those two definitions by Hoover and Force. Force and Griffin. Any thought or idea you have about how things works in the world or your life? Are you personal theories? These theories are essentially your framework for how the world works and guide how you function in the world. You can begin to see how important it is that your theories are solid. As you will see, well-developed communication theories help us better understand and explain the communicative behaviors of ourselves and others. So next I will talk about a focus of communication theory. The first focus theory serves is that they help us organize and understand our communication experience. We use theories to organize a broad range of experience into smaller categories by paying attention to common features of communication situation. But theories on gender communication help us organize and understand the thought of the different genders in a more simplified context so we can understand general patterns of communication behavior. These help us make appropriate decision in gender communication situation. Next, the second focus of communication theories is that they help us broaden our understanding of human communication. Scholars who study the communication share theories with one another online through books, journal articles, and at conference. The sharing of theories generates dialogue, which allows us to further refine the theories developed in this field. With the opportunity to find countless theories through new books, magazines, and the internet and TV shows, the general public has the opportunity to find theories that will influence how they understand and communicate in the world. But are these theories valid and useful? It's likely that you discuss your personal theories of communication with others on a regular basis to get their feedback. The third focus of theories is that they help us predict and control our communication. When we communicate, we try to predict how our interaction will develop so we can maintain a certain level of control. Imagine being at a party and you want to talk to someone that you find attractive. You will use some sort of theory about how to talk to others to approach this situation in order to make it more successful. As in all situations, the better your theoretical perspective, the better chance for success when communicating. While theories do not allow us to predict and control communication with 100% certainty, they help us function in daily interaction at more practically and control level. Notice that when you are successful or unsuccessful in your interaction, you use this information to assess and refine your own theoretical perspective. Thank you.
Okay, the first one is rhetorical, the second one is semiotic, the third one is phenomenological, the fourth one is cybernetic, Next, socio-physiological. The sixth one is socio-cultural, and the last one is critical. There are other main theory, which is general system theory. General system theory is a way of determining the fundamental rules governing all processes regardless of their specific instantiation. That's all for types and category.
Okay, so now I'm going to talk about analyze and prospect of communication theory. Analyze and prospect of communication theory basically means on what we can see through communication theory in the future. There are several things that we can see on what's going on in the future. Firstly is the changes of lifestyle. Changes in lifestyle means that there will be a new way of interactions, such as mediated communication in all aspects of life influence. This means that people nowadays won't have to go to the store to meet their friends anymore. They can just stay at home and use internet to keep in touch with their friends. Other than that is the technology advancement. The influence and will give of impact on all aspects of life. This ICT lead to change of communication behavior. For example, people can just stay at home and use the power of internet to help a meeting at the same time. Furthermore, is the society moving towards global culture, sharing of trend of communication. News about what is happening can also be read through the social media, and it will also save lots of money in buying papers that cannot be recycled. This global communication will give an in and vice versa. Lastly is the workplace. Increased pressure on family work can lead to stressful life, and balance is needed in order to lead the need of understanding superior subordinate communication or relation. Concept and practice of virtual mobile office is one of the example we can do in our country for the betterment in the future. It will really save you plenty of money, especially for the tools and pretos.